All right, guys. So today we're doing bad business of the week. So every once in a while, I'm searching through BizBuySell. I'm looking for businesses, just seeing if there's any gems, talking with brokers, the norm, and I came across this gem. So we have a small electrical department. We're looking to grow that electrical department. So we said, hey, let's see what kind of electrical contractors are out there that we could look at. It's going to be a needle in the haystack, nearly impossible, but it's still worth a try. We get some good ones every once in a while. And the irony of this is I completely understand that I am sitting here today, this wonderful unfinished wall behind you as some guy on the internet reviewing against Mr. Daryl Hall, who probably does this for a living. But let's take a look at this business that he put up. So asking price of 2.89 million or 2.9 million for business argument's sake. So 2.9 million, it does $1.25 million of gross revenue. So there's a giant red flag there. It's already over 2x gross revenue numbers, and cash flow is coming in at $56,000. Is there a typo there? Probably not. It started in 2020, so relatively fresh. Being able to grow in 4 years to 1.3 million-ish is not crazy. I mean, that's kind of par for the course for somebody who's really hustling and doing the right thing. But how did they get to an evaluation here of 2.9? So maybe we're missing something. Maybe we're missing real estate. So it doesn't state that it has real estate. It doesn't also state that real estate's not included, but let's keep looking. Fixtures, furniture, FF&E, $185,000. Still no real estate, no mention of real estate anywhere in this. So big red flag, 11 employees that are creating 1.3 in revenue. So if most of those employees are field work, not managers, not office staff, my guess is that this is not a service business. This is more of a construction business. Still, with that being said, that's give or take $110,000 per employee, revenue generation per employee, which is a great way to measure what a business is worth or how a business, the health of the business. So to start off, that's probably a decent reason why its cash flow is so low, is because $100,000 per employee is terrible numbers, absolutely garbage. Even in a growth trajectory, that is very hard to maintain, which is definitely eating its cash flow. Maybe too many managers, maybe too much back office staff, or just employees not producing like they should. Furniture, fixtures, and equipment included. Okay, so $185,000 of the 2.9 is tools and trucks, which is probably the 11 trucks. But even at 11 trucks, that's what, $10,000 a truck. So they're probably aging fleet as well. High competition market. Yes, definitely Nashville is a high competition market. You could invest in additional services and expand marketing. Always just a solid way to grow your business. Yes, easier said than done, but doesn't really actually help you anywhere. So looking at this, I don't see it has real estate in here anywhere. So I'm very curious at how they got 2.9 million. Maybe they're trying to recover debt, but let's play devil's advocate here and say there is real estate involved. It's said 2,000 square feet of real estate. And so if we take the cash flow, how much would you pay for this just based on cash flow, Jack? I'd pay $50,000 for it. 1x cash flow on here, because this is absolutely dismal numbers. Even if that's not an SDE number, that's actual cash flow. It doesn't include the owner's salary, doesn't include the owner's truck and all the SDE stuff. Even with that, if he paid himself $100,000 a year and it's a total of $150K and we have to replace him as the owner, because that 11-person company, the owner's wearing so many hats that it's not a non-replaceable salary. Like, that is a salary that you're going to have to find someone else to do a lot of those jobs, if not yourself and your bandwidth. So I like to actually use the cash flow number and remove a lot of the SDE junk that gets added back to the system, or to the, not P&L, but the CIM, if you will. So I'd probably pay 1x cash flow here. So 50,000 tops. This does not look like a healthy business. It has a bunch of issues. Like I said, the headcount to revenue ratio is off. The trucks are probably older. It's probably doing a decent amount of new construction, not home services. So that's where I'd put that. And then that means that at 50,000 plus your fixture, furniture, and equipment being $200,000 or $250K. So that means that the value of the real estate here has to be $2.5 million for 2,000 square feet. I have a hard time chewing on that, and I would definitely pass this business. So this right here is what you don't want to do when buying your first business or your second or third or just ever. It doesn't look like a healthy business. I didn't dig in. Maybe they mine gold on the side or something and it actually produces, or it's going to produce. But as of now, this is not a business I would take. And I don't know where they're grabbing these crazy numbers from, but we'll see. It's been up for 60 days. I wonder why. If you have any more questions, concerns, you're interested in more business reviews, leave us likes, comments below. What do you think of this business? Is this something that you would buy? Is there something I missed? I mean, I'd love to see if I missed something here. I don't think I did. Reach out to us on ownedandoperated.com and like and subscribe to the podcast and the channel. Thanks, guys.